I didn't realize that was like a major part of the situation. I thought he was trying to pull one of those, reserve my body and get out of the game before I'm crazy type shit. I know it was a situation with money because, yeah, that is a fuck up. They should have secured that. But then again, they could have gave him the money and he still could have quit early.
Yeah, but less likely though.
Yeah.
If you sign the right type of contract, you know what I mean? Like most of them contracts, you get X amount of dollars if you play X amount of seasons.
Word. So he probably would have stayed on to at least get to a certain number. I feel you. Man, I didn't know. If that was the case, yeah, I wouldn't have gave him all that money. But at the same time, you need a quarterback in this league, bro. This is a quarterback's league. And Matt Stafford, when they gave him the money, even fantasy-wise, he was putting up numbers. Whether he was winning games or not, he was putting numbers up. Like, for the last 3 years, some real good numbers every year. This is the first lackluster year I've seen in a minute from, to tell you the truth. I don't know what's going on this year.
Nah, but what's going on is they got a goddamn depleted receiving core. But even still, majority of the numbers that he put up was garbage time numbers.
True, but they started out with a great receiving core. Like they did. It was talking about them wanting to be in the top 5 receiving cores in the league. Like just coming out the gate.
And that's why I drafted him.
Yeah.
So I was expecting for him to put up big fantasy numbers, but we're not talking fantasy. Most people don't care about. You talking about people in the league? They don't care about fantasy.
Oh, they need dubs. I feel you. Matt Stafford probably got paid too much, and they need him to get W's. I guess that's what the concern was. You would have gave him less money and tried to build more around him to secure some victories instead of just riding his arm, pause, for the next couple of years without having no money to put nobody around him.
Yeah. I would. Because I feel like he's not you don't spend that type of money on a guy that cannot put you past the first round of the playoffs.
True. I mean, that's how they measuring shit. They're not measuring about how many yards you threw for. They're measuring where did you take the team. That's going to determine your money.
Like, I don't care what your personal stats are. Can you lead this team?
Right. I feel you on that, but that's why you'll never start him for the rest of the week. He's having a bad year, and he ain't taking the team nowhere.
I would not start him for the rest of my life. Like,
don't say. I'm telling you, bro.
I try not to bring you, and I know, I try not to bring personal feelings into fantasy, but I didn't watch him throw 2 games at least that's coming to memory. The last 2 games we lost because of Matt Stafford.
So you're saying moving forward next year and the year after that, you don't think he can, that receiving core get healthy and he start to become, what he used to be, or you think he's just in a clear decline of understanding the game and he's reached his peak?
I do. I think that the Detroit Lions will not win a Super Bowl with Matt Stafford. I'm willing to say Detroit Lions will not make it past the first round of the playoffs with Matt Stafford.
Damn. Well, I kind of agree with you. I don't think it's all his fault though. That's when when I look at that team, I'm looking at other things other than
you
Matt
need
Stafford.
A quarterback that's going to lead your team. Like, okay, so you can't just play in the fourth quarter.
True indeed.
And that's been typically his trend. He'll step it up in the fourth quarter, but bruh, it's 3 other quarters that need to be played. Motherfucker, I watched this motherfuckers throw a game-winning touchdown to the other team.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, he did that. I mean, that's on. Listen,
dog. Look.
You know what you need?
I forgot the corner.
I'm gonna tell you, you need a new team. Just get a new team, bro.
I'm not switching.
Just get a new team, man.
What's with you and your dad in this bandwagon? I'm not doing it.
Niggas ain't gonna be mad at you, dog. Just get a new team. Who's gonna be mad? Who you worried about? I thought, come on, dog. Just get a new team, man.
Can't do it.
There's no reason to live your life this way, okay? Some franchises don't turn around for like 20 years, bro. There's no reason to live your life this way.
Nah, I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it. It just will not happen.
That's loyalty right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you don't bring your feelings into fantasy, because if you brought that loyalty in there, you would never win. Ever.
Oh, no, I'm realistic about my shit now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But you know who else? You know who else is not so realistic? But right now, they sound sane. Cowboys fans.
Nah, Cowboys fans, you know what?
I reached out to Primo. I had a conversation with Primo, if y'all remember Primo. And this guy, I couldn't get 2 words out on the phone before he was like, "How about them Cowboys? How about them guys?" Bruh. Chill.
I hate Cowboy fans.
Chill.
I genuinely hate Cowboy fans.
Yeah, man. Everybody riding high on them right now. They are leading a division. I'm not mad at it. They're going to the playoffs. I'm not mad at them.
Look,
they talking Super Bowl though. If you
but you know what? I'm willing. No, they definitely not going to no Super Bowl.
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, I could get them to the Super Bowl in Madden, but they're not going to the Super Bowl in real life. Nah. They was acting like they won the Super Bowl Thursday. Upsets happen.
Yeah, that was killing me. I'm like, dude, I know this is one game. It's a big game. I get it. You stopped the juggernaut. That was great. Your defense is looking amazing. That was great. It wasn't the Super Bowl.
That was great adjusting. Yeah. It was. It genuinely was. They made the right adjustments because I don't think New Orleans was expecting that. I know I wasn't expecting that outcome.
Nobody was. Biggest shocker of the week, of the year, maybe. That was a big shocker.
I would give you that. That was a big shocker. And then then all these Cowboy fans. At least at my job, I had to check my goddamn calendar. I was like, "What the fuck is it? Fucking February?
Yeah, right.
It's not the Super Bowl."
Niggas out buying rings. You just making up Super Bowl rings. Why are you buying rings, dog? What are you doing?
Nigga, that's a Dakota ring.
Exactly.
Ain't even up damn Super Bowl ring. Put that shit back in your pocket. I hate Cowboy fans.
Oh man, you gotta be choking over here. This is crazy. Yeah, but that's how it is. That's exactly how it is, man. But honestly, they are looking good. So fantasy-wise, are you picking up their defense? You playing their defense versus certain people? I don't think. Of course, you're gonna have your Zeke out there. If you ain't playing Zeke, you might as well. No, maybe Cooper.
No, nobody would have picked up Dallas defense knowing that they was playing New Orleans that week. Nobody. Yeah. Now, you might have had Dallas defense already. Odds are you probably was a Cowboys fan, and he was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and play him." But I don't think nobody willingly, because when you looking for a defense, you trying to look for that key matchup. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have touched them.
Nah, hell no. Especially like they on my waiver wire right now, way down. Had a great game. Put up 11 points. That's pretty decent for a football for a defense. 11 points. You only start out with 15.
Defense and playing that New Orleans offense.
Exactly. So nobody played them. They're on my waiver wire. You know why? Because nobody saw it coming. Not a one person. I wish, show me the sports commentator, fantasy analyst that said Cowboys defense might shut down New Orleans. Nobody said it. You know why? Nobody knew.
Yeah.
And that's why fantasy, sometimes you just don't know. You never know what you never know. Sometimes it's a game of chance. Any given Sunday, I would say that's one of the best sayings ever. Any given Sunday, you never know what's going to happen, bro. It's football. That's why the game is such a beautiful thing.
It is. Speaking of surprise beatdowns, let's talk about your boy Kareem Hunt.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Surprise beat. You know what? First of all, fantasy wise, this changed a lot for some people riding Kareem Hunt as their number one running back. This changed a lot for them if they didn't have a good backup. A lot of teams that's in the playoffs right now gotta shuffle some things around and look for these backup running backs that's doing all right to try to fill that spot. So I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of teams. But life wise, I didn't see the video. I don't know what happened. I just heard he got into it with a chick.
Check the video is crazy. And then there's no sound too. So it's like just looking at the video. So I seen that somebody dropped Kareem Hunt in my league. No, actually, I seen somebody picked up Spencer Ware, and I was like, why the fuck would you pick him up?
Right.
And then I did some research, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, why they drop him? And then I seen the video, and I was like, oh, that makes sense why they dropped him.
What happened?
Yo,
Give me the play-by-play, my nigga.
all right, so TMZ dropped the video. I guess it was from the security cameras in the hotel, and you see Kareem Hunt and turning the corner, and he getting into it with some female. So I don't know who the female is. I don't know if it was his female, if it was just the female that was out with them. Right. But whatever she said pissed that man off to the point where he was trying to get in her face. And he had a team. His team was doing exactly what a team should do. They was trying to keep him away from this girl.
Right.
And he kept trying to get to her. Man, she kept trying to run up. And he ended up pushing one of his homeboys. And the way he pushed him, he fell into the girl that he was arguing with. So she fall down, right? And I was like, damn, okay, well, that could happen. You know what I mean? You just pushing and but then this motherfucker go up to her and do the laziest kick at her. He tried to kick her, but it was so lazy. Like it was like I don't know if I was more disrespectful about him trying to kick her or how lazy the actual kick was.
Hold on. Did he do like the side sweep kick, like where you hit it with the side of the foot, or was it all heel or toe? Like,
nah, it was more like you trying to mess with your little brother or something, and you just kind of put your foot out. Like it was just real lazy. So it wasn't like he came, like he trying to fucking knock a field goal down from the 50. Right. He ain't caught back like that. But it is like he swung that leg out, and I mean shit, it was just a bad look for him, bro.
So it was one kick?
You said what? Yeah, it was just one. It was just one, and then somebody grabbed him. But I guess my biggest confusion was, out of all of that, like, all this money you got, one, a couple things. First thing, you got that much money, you know how much you have to lose. You the hottest running back in the league right now. It ain't shit somebody can say to me that's going to get me to react that way.
Right.
One, at that point, you know what I mean? Yeah. Two, I don't understand why, wherever you are, you wearing a turtleneck with all that money. This nigga had on a goddamn turtleneck.
It might have been cold. I don't know. It might have been cold.
I don't give a fuck how cold it is, bro. You could fashionably rock a scarf.
True. But
this motherfucker just had a turtleneck on. So I was confused about that too.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I didn't see it. From everything that I'm hearing, it was back in February or something of last year.
It was back in February, yeah. So Kansas City, the organization claimed that they spoke to him about it, and he downplayed it, and he lied about it, and it wasn't until they seen the video. Now, where they were being honest about that or not, I can't say, because again, that's your hottest running back. That's your best running back that you've had since. Well, shit, Jamal Charles.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know if it's a matter of he actually lied or the evidence got out and they like, yo, we need to back away from this.
Right. That's crazy.
So, it wasn't no Ray Rice, like, it wasn't like Ray Rice level in the terms of, like, if we actually put measurements on this,
like how detrimentally he physically harmed this female, but it's still some bitch shit though, man.
Like you gonna try and kick that woman while she down?
Yeah. I don't condone the domestic violence. That shit is not cool. Fuck Kareem Hunt for that. But NFL wise, I can see the Kansas City trying to protect him for a little while because of his stature, of who he is. I think that's some bullshit too. Fantasy wise, they should have just not went into it when you got that hanging over your head, something like that. I don't know. That's a big topic. Like that go back to last year with Zeke. Was Zeke going through some shit like that too?
But it wasn't caught on tape, and then two. So this is my thing. Like with the NFL, They have a zero tolerance on